Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Avatar The Last Airbender Season 3 Episode 17, the Ember Island Players. And last episode was Katara and Zuko going on their own adventure. Zuko helping Katara find the person that killed her mom, and then she was gonna get revenge, but then she stopped. And yeah, now it's her and Zuko are on good terms now. So yay, that was good. So that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/feelingmini. And I'll start this episode. And here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Oh yeah, and then Katara and they had to go their separate ways because Azula attacked and whatnot, but whatever. Was that where the... Okay, well, I was about to say, was that where he kissed her? But I don't think so. That was where Zuko and... They went there, right? I don't know. Aww, look at them training. Fire bending. Oh, so that was Ember Island? Like, that's where they are? Huh? Oh, cabbage! Is that the person that I thought? Wacky time wasting nonsense. Oh, yeah. Oh. He's so excited. He's not gonna like that. Oh my goodness, this is so dramatic. Huh, I wonder how you're gonna feel when it comes to your turn. Is she even in there? Water then. Hi. Uh-huh. Couldn't you tell from the poster? Oh my goodness. Even I'm like, okay. I'm just waiting on you. Your portrayal. She's not gonna like it. She's making fun of everybody else. Oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah. Among all the portrayers, Zuko's is the best one. Like, most accurate. Suki? Oh, Boomy. Oh yeah, they don't know that Zuko's the blue spirit, right? Okay, first of all, she was not okay with that. So why? Oh. Okay, so she wasn't in there. Well, you do sometimes, but this one is exaggerated. Her turn is coming, and I can feel it. She's not even in the play or something. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought she was gonna be upset, but huh? Is she still happy with that? It wasn't about the hair. What the heck? People are sleeping. Thank you. Like, thank you. They actually. Oh my goodness. Don't remind me. No, he did not. Yeah. Oh. Yep, yep. Wait a second. I'm trying to remember if the world knows that the Avatar is alive. I know they attacked the Avatar. I don't know. That's a perfect setting for feelings to come out. Aww. Aww. Really? After the war's over? I don't know. I don't know why, but for some reason, I'm just not into their love relationship. Like, I don't know. It's cute and everything, but it doesn't do anything for me. I think I must admit that. Oh, I love how they're voicing my doubts. Huh? I love how they're representing their fire. Wait, they're telling me that. Oh, okay, that makes sense. They're in the Fire Nation, right? So of course the Fire Nation's gonna win this battle. That was great. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, that's it. The Ember Island players. When Sokka said this would be like a great, what did it? How did it say? It? Basically, like a waste of time, no nonsense kind of thing or whatever. And I'm like, okay, is that what this episode gonna be? Something that doesn't really affect the plot, you know? It's just like a filler, basically. But it is sort of like a filler, but also not really because it's sort of like furthered the character's emotional state, I guess. Um okay, when the play was happening and then you see all the characters showing up and you see how the actress playing Katara was sort of like over exaggerating her being filled with hope and giving speeches and all that. Like you see a lot of exaggerations, and then each time those characters do something, you see Toph basically laughing at them, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm just waiting for her character to show up. She's not gonna like it, but no. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so Toph was happy with her character. Okay, like they portrayed her as this tough, you know, manly person. So it was okay with her. And some of the things in the play was exaggerated, but it kind of made Zuko, for example, confronts what he did to his uncle. You know, he threw it back in his face, how he treated him, how he betrayed him. And I love that moment between him and Toph. when Toph was telling him how she had this long conversation with I was about to say Al, but Al was like another character in Akatsuki no Yona. How he treated Monko Iroh, right? What was that? Yeah, Toph told him about the conversation that she and him had about Zuko and how all Iroh wanted was for Zuko to find his way, and the fact that he has done that now, it probably makes Uncle proud of him. So that was nice to see. And then it also forced Aang and Katara to talk about basically their feelings a little bit. Excuse me. Well, I love how during the play they were like making up this love story, I guess, between Zuko and Katara, which is what I've always thought. Like, if it was up to me, I would choose to pair up Katara and Zuko. And I love how the play itself played on that, so that was cool. But it made Aang basically angry, and then he got up and went out there, and Katara went after him, and he was like, okay, after I kissed you, I thought we were going to be together, but nothing happened. And Katara's like, I'm confused, we have a lot of stuff that we're going through right now, and I don't have time to be thinking about that. So I'm like, okay. Like I said, it's cute and all to see Aang and her doing the stuff, but it's like, for me personally, it doesn't do anything for me. So I'm like, yeah. Whether they end up together or not, they're probably gonna end up together, but whether they do or don't, it's not gonna really affect me or anything. So I'm like, okay. Sokka was upset that his character was only making meat food jokes and stuff, and that he has plenty of other jokes to tell. And then he went backstage and gave the portrayer a whole bunch of Zuko, a whole bunch of jokes, right? And he was so happy when they got to incorporate like at least two of them that he told the person. They incorporated at least two of them in there. He was so freaking happy. What else? I also love the fact that when they were playing the Jet scene, and then Jet, the character fell on the floor, and they just fell on him, and then they're like, Zuko is like, is Jet dead? And then like, Sokka's like, it was like, they don't know. I'm like, thank you. Because that was basically my reaction after that episode ended. And I believe I was told that yes, he died. But when you watch the episode itself, it doesn't really tell you. So it's like, yeah, I'm glad they mentioned that. And then there was the Combustion Man stuff as well. Like, we see the thing explode and everything. So I'm like, okay, is he dead? Because you haven't seen him after since then. So it's like, you can assume that he's dead, but it's not really said that he's dead. So it's like, there was that confusion as well. So I'm glad that this play brought out those two things. It feels like this play was basically putting in stuff that maybe the audience were wondering about, that, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's asked the question whether Jet was dead or whether Combustion Man was dead, or I'm not the only one that feels more that feels that Zuko and Katara had more chemistry or had something like that. I'm sure I'm not the only one that felt that. So I'm glad that this play is basically sort of like addressing those questions and concerns and whatnot. So yeah. And when they were watching the play, and then they came to the point where they were like in actual life, like the final battle hasn't happened yet and everything. So they were thinking that the play was over, but that it's not over. And the play ended up with the Fire Lord and Azula winning the final battle, basically. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, because they're in the Fire Nation. They're not gonna have the play and have the Fire Nation lose the play. So he also shoved that possibility in their faces, that there's a possibility that the Fire Lord is gonna win. You know, there was an episode where he was so losing it about how he was not ready for the battle between him and Fire Lord. So it's like this is kind of like being shoved in his face again. You know, I might not be ready. I might lose against the Fire Nation. And even Zuko's, I'm sure how that's gonna be. That Zuko's gonna be facing Azula, and Aang is gonna be facing the Fire Lord. So it's like you see how their loss, they might lose, and how that affected them. Though at the end of it, they were like, this is not a good play, because they lost at the end there. So yeah, no, it's not gonna be like that. You know, the anime is not gonna end with the Fire Nation being the winner in all of this. You know, Aang has to save the whole world, so that's gonna happen. But it was kind of not nice, I don't know, to see their reaction to them possibly losing. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to episode 18, you can do so by checking on Patreon at patreon.com/feelingmini, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.